What format be this? This is Avatar Draft. This Planetarium card's kind of sick. It's really good with the Bender's Water Skin too, because you untap and Planetarium doesn't really care about timing. Aw. 3 lanes in a row there. Yeah, opponent's only at 5 here. This thing can be a 5 power menace next turn. Hey, Chaos 415, thanks for the sob, thanks for 38 months. I got no sleep, Prebin. Yeah, that's why I'm drafting here instead of playing standard. I tried to like load up some standard decks, and my brain like just couldn't even put things together. There's so many snowballers. They're so rowdy. Have I gone through all the cards in my deck? No, there's 23 cards there. It was just unusual to see 3 and then 3 again. Suppose. Is that 6 something lands on top? I think it was six in a row, yeah. And the Planetarium dug me through them. Yay. So this deck kind of sucks. There's a lot of filler. Barrels are like good for splashing colors in your like mono-ish color deck, but it's kind of just a really shitty removal spell here. It might be worse than like Indoctrination or something, or like a main deck Waterbending. I don't know. It always lies. I just don't know. I thought about splashing blue. You can see the giant koi here, which would also like juice up the Planetarium activations. And then you get to play like the Lost Days and Lesson and maybe some more Mana Dorks. Meh. I decided to go mono black to emphasize some zesty cat gators, you know. Anyway, Planetarium's been sick. It's a cool card. Hoping I can get a few QPs. There's a standard event on the showcase challenge takes 40 QPs, and that's on Sunday, right? I can play that shit. Yeah, I'd like to play in this. Starts at 10 a.m. too. That's so nice. That's so pleasant for me. But I think I only have like around 30 QPs. Yeah, I need to come up with like 11. Sure. Fixing the extension real quick. Should be good now. I'll draft like Chad, and yeah, that's the idea. that's what we're doing here. kind of like how vehicles give the officials a little something, something to do. This one takes crew 2, though, so it's not amazing. A little bit worried about Quench, so I'm going to play Wolfbat here instead of the Warship. It's possible I overplay around Quench. Jesus. When you don't hit, you don't hit. How are we liking the draft format? It's interesting. I have not cracked it or anything. I'm still learning stuff. I like try something different, and my wins almost seem random, like in terms of like relation to my perceived deck quality. So it means I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I'll be like, oh, this deck's really good, and then I'll go like 3-3. And be like, all right, this deck sucks, and have the same record. And I can chill back here and prevent them from serving in. Seems like some bombs are very powerful. There are certainly some very powerful bombers. Bomberinos. I almost lost a game earlier because I missed that epic downfall was sorcery speed. I was like, I'll just play it on their combat. I just like stared at their combat like Hey, Cheese, thanks for the sub. Somehow, Chizu Haas returned. Execute subscription 66. Do I want to accept a trade if they want to trade? I think I do. I think that's decent. And I'm pretty stoked if they just want to eat 4-2. Yay, 3 avatar boosters. Y'all know what that means. Fucking fresh draft. Tomorrow there's a limited challenge at 6 p.m. If you look at the prizes for that, well, you just need 3 wins to get 10 QPs. So if I got like a single trophy tonight and then 3 wins tomorrow, I would have enough for the standard event that I want to jam this weekend. The showcase challenge. That'd be fun. And then I could use, I don't know, I could do a few different things Friday. Hey, sup, some Lunoka. Just get 11 trophies tonight. Yeah, I could do it too. And then I'll have Saturday morning to get QPs as well. Maybe I should just be cube drafting. I also like want to learn this limited format though. Oh boy, a tiger seal. I think this white ascension's kind of bad. It comes into play, you airbend up to one target creature. Whenever a creature you control enters, put a quest counter on this enchantment. And if you have 4, you get to like blink something you control. You just like create a stupid unplayable. I'm gonna grab Jet Freedom Fighting. I think this card's kind of great. And you don't have to be Boros, right? You could be red or white, thanks to the hybrid. It is color intensive, but when he enters, he deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature an opponent controls. And then he's got a death trigger where he spreads some 1/1 counters around too. Nice little 187 critter. Attacking's a good thing to do when low on sleep. It could be. Just draft some fucking combat tricks. Let's go to town. Excuse me? Oh, there's still 4 uncommons here. I bet there was another rare in this pack. Well, I'm not passing this fucking thing. I'm not doing that. Very few cards to take over this one, too. A lot of mythics are worth money. The thing is, like, a 5-mana 5/5 flash is already really good. The ward is pretty manageable in this format, the ward 4. If they've got, like, any board presence at all, they should be able to pay it. But whenever an opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw 2 cards. It's a clue format. Like, even decks that aren't, like, clue-based are still drawn 2 every once in a while. Oh, I would take Noxious Gearhulk over this Serpent. They're both good, though. Can't really go wrong. Wow, double Lightning Strike. Yeah, let's try and be blue-red. The foil one. I prefer non-foils, especially for competitive play. Sometimes foils can warp differently than the rest of your deck. I don't want to get a game loss for warped cards. A deck with quad Wan Chi Tongue has won a legacy event. Oh, sure. Yeah, everyone's losing their nuts over that card. Firelord Zuko. Firebending Axe his power. Okay. What does this do? Target creature you control becomes an avatar and gains flying for a strike, lifelink, and hexproof. It's kind of cool. I think I like this North Pole Patrol. The untap is going to be, it's going to make like our mana on the 5s easier, and you can just like ramp this into one of these on turn 4. These red cards are okay. Oh man, there's a few cards that I want here. I want that Serpent, I want the Boomy Bash, and I want the Forecasting Fortune Teller. Currently don't have any 2-drops. The Fortune Teller would be real nice. I think I'm just going to snag this fucking thing. Just like all the giant fucking blue creatures. I'm not high on these cards. I do like Path a bit. I'm gonna grab North Pole Gates just in case. Just in case, How is Wan Chi Tongue playable in Legacy? Whenever an opponent searches their library, put a 1/1 counter on it and draw a card. It costs 2 mana. It's got flash. Do I want a sweet 3-drop or a kind of a clunky 5-mana counter? Every card that pitches to forest is playable in Legacy. I don't think that's quite true. The owls from Guardians of Ga'Hoole. I actually kind of love that movie. There's like one obnoxious like song in the middle that like almost taints it for me, but overall that movie rips. That's my favorite Snyder film by a lot. Like I don't think the 300 is even close. I heard that people that enjoyed the books are less high on it. But you got all these like 6 scenes of like flight and air combat and stuff. This is a good ass action film, action fantasy, Redwall esque type shit. Kind of like an octopus form. Another thing about these wrestlers too. Not a bad little body. You remember there's a brainwashing plot that freaked you out? Oh yeah, that made it to the movie. It's the brainwashing plot's pretty dark. It seems like almost too dark for a kid's film, for sure. What language is this? Oh fuck. Mapuzungun, the language of the Mapuche nation. I'm probably butchering all of that. But it's a indigenous band from Chile. I like Crashing Wave. I've enjoyed it. I've had this one be kind of solid for me too. Hmm. Oh, a shark. Nice. Oh, almost missed it over there. Shock and a lesson. Have I ever heard Latvian pagan metal band Skyforger? The name sounds familiar. Very possible I'm confusing them with another similar band name, though. This is an interesting pack, huh? I would love a second Serpent, but I would also love a second Lightning Strike. Kind of have to decide what's more important here. What's our current spell count? It's pretty good. Messenger Hawk's pretty solid. I'm gonna grab this lesson. And now I'm back to wishing I'd grabbed the the 5-drop. Draw 2 cards. Target opponent gains control of this creature. Activate only during your turn. Huh. Wait, I could put that on the stack and then untap it with Octopus Form? Kind of funny. I was gonna grab another Acrobat. So this is the sort of card, when I grabbed that white duel earlier, this is the sort of thing I was thinking about potentially splashing. It's pretty solid, and we have the spells for it. I think I'm just gonna grab another removal spell though, like this boomy bash. Currently, my removal is good at like killing things in the early game, and the boomy bash can kill very large green creatures in the late game. That's nice. Nice to have stuff that can do that. The Fire Nation cadets would fit this start pretty well too. Yeah, I'll grab a little quench action. A little quench. Plays pretty well here because we can hold up Lightning Strike. Do I want a Combustion Man? My experience with Combustion Man is that it's good, but it's like very vulnerable to blue interaction, like bounce spells and stuff. Which is intuitive when you read it, Hey, mulligan to 8. Hell yeah. You look forward to resubbing every month? It's like Christmas 12 days a year. Best time of the month right there. I wish I could sub to Caleb every day. Our creature count for Jet's pretty low because we have a high spell count for Serpent stuff. I should have grabbed the second Serpent, maybe. That was hard, right? Second Serpent or second Lightning Strike? I think that's hard. This band kind of reminds me of, like, Gojira and Alien Weaponry. Like, somewhere in between both of them. Some food chain. I do like me some food chain. don't think I want this Iguana Parrot. How are we doing on lessons? 4? I don't know, 5 with the water bending. Oh, they have the little circle in the top left corner. I've done a lot of drafts and just noticed that now. You would love an iguana parrot in real life. I think you would mostly just like try to scream that it's in pain to you, and you wouldn't be able to know. Sounds like a terrible existence. Should we try out the firebending student? It seems like it's solid here. Play some lightning strikes mid-combat, I don't know. War Balloon's been really impressive for me. I think I would take both of them over the Zuko. Zuko's probably pretty good, though. Just playing cards for free. I think you should try the rare, right? You should try it out. Good chance it's not as good as War Balloon. That's okay. We need a 2-drop anyway. Oh, you just have good chemistry. I see, Spawn. I see. Hey, fair enough. This Aang the Last Airbender has a pretty good win rate. Think about grabbing a Koi or another Quench. Just all quenches all the time. We quenching? I think we're quenching, yeah. On that quench life. Take a big ass blue flyer. So it's not as good in this deck as in a lot of decks I've seen it. It'd look better if we had a bunch of forecastings, you know, spraying clues around, but instead we have a bunch of quenches and lightning strikes. So it looks worse. I think I still want it here. Like, it essentially costs 7, but you can tap whatever creatures and clues you have lying around and help pay for it. You're curious why Legacy Food Chain plays 1 Eternal Scourge and 3 Mist Hollow Griffins? It's because you can tutor for the Eternal Scourge with Manipulate Fate. So sometimes having a 3-drop lets you chain up the food chain faster, right? You grab Scourge and 2 Griffins. You have a 2-drop in play. You can just exile that, play the Scourge, exile the Scourge, play the Griffin. First time playing this Swarm guy. Seems solid. Flying Ward 1, powers equal number of non-creature non-land cards in your graveyard. When it dies, if there's less in your graveyard, draw a card. Those all seem like likely things to happen, huh? Remember to quench, hydrate. Yeah, get your quench on. Man, these are not exciting cards. I don't think Fire Nation attacks is very good, but I like that it's a spell threat in my deck that carries around spells. It's also like multiple bodies to help pay for the Benevolent. It's something to do with fire breathing mana mid-combat. Or not fire breathing, fire bending, sorry. I actually like production a lot. I don't think I want a third quench. I'm gonna grab the cadets here. Oh, the Porcupine is actually probably really good here, huh? We have all these spells. Yeah, let's play both. I'll just cut Patrol on one of these wrestlers, maybe. Why is Griffin at all? Griffin's way better. Pitches to fucking Force of Will. Part of the cool thing about Food Chain is that you can pitch Griffin to Force of Will and then use it as a combo piece later. That actually might be the only redeemable quality of that tech. Looks good. All right, how many games do we think I'm going to win? I won 2 matches with a pretty heinous looking mono black deck. This is my first time doing like the blue red tempo thing. Man, I like that album a lot. Appreciate y'all for sticking with me. Been on kind of a metal kick lately. All right, this deck's uploaded into the overlay. Trophy or bust? What about trophy and bust? What about bust when I mean, at least 3 wins? You think we can do better than 3 wins? I think we can do better. Kind of dislike not having anything to do here on turn 2. No quenches or lightning strikes or anything. Hasty 2-1, sure. I don't know. I don't think it's literally 0 no-sin, but I didn't fall asleep until like 7. And then I was like awake before noon. And like, why awake? I mean, awake enough to like remember. So I don't think I was like really sleeping for all of that either. It was rough. It was a rough night. Got me. I've been like kind of blessed the last couple years of just like getting actual good sleep and stuff. And then that appears to be going out the window. Huh. I don't really want to Boomy Bash any of this. Opponent's got 2 in hand. I'll just pass here. You feel like you're in the light dream phase of sleep instead of deep sleep? Yeah, I don't feel rested at all. There's like a very heavy blanket over my brain or something. There's like this like fucking wave of molasses that all my fucking thoughts have to slowly trudge through. Fortunately, playing Magic is something I can do. If I don't have to play especially well, I can play some fucking Magic. uh... I think killing the fat cat's fine. Obviously, you can kill a horse and leave it stranded, but they're bound to play something else good later, right? Getting a sleep tracker, stopping alcohol, and starting sauna within a few hours of bed was a game changer for you. Nice. Yeah, sauna's part of my wife's routine too. Stopping alcohol is not going to happen. It's probably not going to happen. Seems unlikely. Just have a sauna in your home. I actually have one. I've not used it yet. Sounds nice for once winter sets in. Kind of. I like larger saunas because they can be like kind of social. I'm not a huge fan of just sitting there and steaming. Or I guess this one's like steam free too. Two, three. You've heard the household infrared saunas don't have the same kick? Yeah, it depends. Depends on what you're looking for. Opponent's in the tank over there. Kind of feels like they've got some kind of fight spell removal, and they're thinking if they should be trying to use it to kill my flyer, my little prowess shitter here. My Quench doesn't really do anything here except save my creature, put a spell in my graveyard, get a lesson in the graveyard for my flyer, so if it ever dies, I get a clue, grow my porcupine. Alright, well, we got another spell out of their hand. And they killed my firebending student that I don't really care about. So, that's all pretty good, right? Quench trading for a spell is as good as you can hope for, right? Really good. How's my day? Pretty sluggish, Egged Mayor. Not my best, but I'm here. I'm alive. My stomach is full. Can't really complain. That's a filthy lie. I can always complain. It's my right as a Magic player. And then the Fire Nation attacked. That pig's looking like a fucking green creature, huh? Just a goddamn 6/6. Yeah, opponent flooded to bejesus over there. 10 lands. 12 lands in their top 21 cards. Rough. Against green, I kind of want a Watery Grasp. Just another way to answer some large thing. I'm just going to cut the Fire Nation Cadets on the draw here. Was it better to cast after damage? I guess. The flyer shrank. Pig grew, but the pig was getting chumped. I'm going to keep this and just assume we'll hit some red mana. You got a Quench on, too. You got a Lightning Strike in your opener. Pretty solid look at opening things. Mistake by the Lake. Can I ask you a personal question? Is your name referring to how your parents conceived you? He's talking about Cleveland. Oh, sort of where I was born, so yes. Cleveland, specifically in 1990. I am ignorant. Is this a sports thing? A pejorative term referring to Cleveland. Hey, Control Freak, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a nice little stream. I'm very sleepily trying to navigate this limited format while insulting my viewers. It's a crap hole, but it's my crap hole. I feel that. I feel that. I grew up in a small town without a lot going on. And I was, like, weirdly proud of some aspects of it, for sure. Any blood on the clock tower today? No. No, I was planning on doing an early stream and then fucking going to a show. I've got tickets to see Pigeons playing ping pong tonight. But I don't think I'm going to be up for much of much. Hey, Street Rat Roger, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 73 months there. Kind of an awkward card to let resolve, huh? I think I'm gonna do this. And then they can, like, trade if they want. And I'll just hold up the most telegraphed quench of all time. The number of times you said Stevens Point had the best drinking water in the country. Yeah, right? I mean, there's some artisanal wells where I grew up that just actually had some of the best drinking water I've ever had in my life. Do I have a day planned out to test out some brews? Yeah, I was gonna do that today. And then I was just not up for it. What's an artisanal well? These wells were like free flowing, just getting water like right there on the edge of the lake. And then they were also positioned on campsites. And anyone could just like go up to them and the water was just like constantly churning through. Yeah, definitely should have just played this pre-combat. All right. Weather swap from Arena yesterday to Moto. I was hoping to grab a couple QPs before this weekend. There's a tournament that I want to play in on Magic Online, and I'm a bit short. Could use some more red mana here, huh? Let's actually not attack here. And just Fire Nation on their turn, and that'll let me double spell on my turn. Which tournament? There's a standard showcase thing. So sometime over the next few days, I'd like to get some QPs, and I would like to figure out what kind of standard deck I would run in such an event. My mini goals for the near future. Were they rebuying Origin of Metal? Sure. One's at 13. I think I could have done this way better. I like wasted a bunch of prowess, not dealing them damage. My lightning strike didn't go face. To flashback Fire Nation, I need like one more mana, right? 9. Yeah, we have 7, 8, 9. Or no, we have 6, 8. Yeah. I seem unlikely to close this out. Unless I, like, draw a giant flyer soon or something. Some way to cheese this. Opponent's got a scary board. Oh, I want the cadets on the play. I don't want over Fire Ending Student, maybe. No, probably not. Fuck, I don't know. I just won't play that. Much Demand being a 4/6 is kind of interesting. Maybe it's better than Fire Nation here. Fire Nation was almost great. Combustion Man. You think green is OP in the set? Huh. Just looking at, like, the preliminary 17 lands stuff. Green doesn't look amazing. But nothing really looks unplayable. Red has the fewest, like, top rares currently. That'll shift around, you know, it's still early, but... You say swap Jet because you saw it in our rotting in our hand that last game. Yeah, we have 9 red sources and filtering and stuff, so that's not going to happen very often. I don't actually recommend making cuts based on flood and screw and stuff. Like, you should... have a good idea of what the right number is already. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Drew Cool, thanks for the sod, thanks for 64 months. Yeah, I almost like this. I'm gonna send it back. Jesus. Alright, I guess we're keeping this on the play and just hoping hit lands. Could happen. Yeah, the opener would have played a second land earlier, but it had about the same amount of actual plays. That deserves a good quanchin. From what you've watched, do you like blue? Yeah. Every time I feel like I have a preference or something, I'll draft a deck that just like eats shit. I don't realize I don't know anything. Where's mutagenic growth when you need one? What do you think the odds are that his don't have an answer to Combustion Man? Probably pretty low. The old Badger Mole, shame. And that gets in for 2, hits me down to 11. And we draw a mountain and play our mans. All right, what are we doing? They have a Rocky Rebuke and an Earthbending in their graveyard. We're buying the Earthbending. Kind of reads like they have another Rebuke in hand if they're making that attack, huh? The question is, can we afford to, like, not block here? At 11, I think if you're at, like, 15, you could afford to not block. At 11, you kind of just got to be like, yeah, all right. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, RJ Milroy, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 72 months there. This Toph just letting them cycle their spells back and forth and never flood the fuck out. Seems kind of sweet. We have a kicker card. That Shock. I think that'd be our cleanest answer. We have the 5 mana and just, like, kill it. It's awkward. I guess I can pay 5 next turn. Be cute to leave land tapped. That's hitting me for 5. I'm just fucking dead, huh? I'm just fucking dead. Fair enough. Yeah, game 1, we got to win by, like, applying pressure, and the opponent flooded to bejeebus. Let's draft again. Let's draft something else. I'm going to be doing that a few times. I got play points to burn. I'm kind of hunting QPs here. So if I like a deck, after I lose, I'll play it out, but otherwise, it's like, alright. Next. Toph seems really powerful. Seems really good there. The game was the opposite. They do like 5 lands, like 15 spells. Yeah, but the Toph lets them exchange their extra lands for spells. They're just like never. It was impossible for them to flood. What am I hoping to pack one, pick one? That's a good question. I like the Black Sweeper Saga. I got to play with the 6-mana artifact that like plays cards off the top of your library earlier, and that card was very fun. I did enjoy that. Oh, Badge. I probably want Wan Shi Tong Librarian because it's like $50. That's what I'm hoping to open. I'm hoping to open $50. Just fucking rubbing this scratch off over here. If I played the Owl Librarian, no. I've drafted it twice on Arena and then not ended up blue both times. So I've not cast it yet. I had a 4-color allies deck work really well. It's a little awkward to pass the White Lotus reinforcements because somebody might go allies after me, but if we pass Katara and then get past some other obnoxious 4-color legends, I'll regret it. Let's try it. Badger Cub and Librarian are neck and neck on price. I think one's like 50 and one's like 30 on Magic Online. A Spirit Ally. I've drafted this card a few times and just like never drawn it or untapped with it or anything. It's just has not gotten to do the thing. The Jailer is kind of cute with Katara, huh? I'm getting 2 triggers off the Jailer is cute. But I'm gonna get the flyer that plays cards for free. Nice duel there. Snag this guy. I've only played this guy once, and I was like, I gave my opponent my food, and then I died. But it seems like it could be sweet. Yeah, basically, I'm just going to draft every rare ally I see and get a bunch of fixing and hopefully some removal spells, hopefully some interaction. How does Toph make it possible to not flood? Every time they play a spell, they can discard a card and rebuy a spell from the graveyard. So with Toph, you just cycle, unless I like misread it or something. But he's rebuy another spell. All while spitting out earthless creatures. That's when it enters only. Oh, okay. I don't love Cycle of Renewal, but I guess I'll grab it. The awkward thing about Cycle of Renewal is that it's here on turn 3, the same turn that you want to be playing your cards. Little shock action. I'd kind of rather have a mess of duels than the 1-mana artifact that just filters for free. Generally, you can fit like one of these or maybe one of the Mana Rock. The Mana Rock's really good with like water bending. You can use it for mana on your turn, water bending on the opponent's turn, that sort of thing. Often much better than the Cycle of Renewal card. Doesn't require green mana to cast. Cycle of Renewal is good if your deck cares about lessons for some reason. And that's about all it has going for it. Man, this is not an exciting pack. Not even a random duel for us, just nothing. Let's throw this in the board, I guess. If only it was actual Harrow, right? Be a little easier to fit into a turn. I haven't seen anyone cast Fancy Footwork yet. Just this huge fucking clump of threes. Let's go. Every 3 in the book. A Mana Crypt to my Katara deck. I wonder if I'll find anything sweet to cast off that Waterbend. You think the deck needs Ancestral Recall? I'm not sure it does. I don't know what this needs. Help. It needs help. I do like this one. It is, yes, it is another 3. Oh, there's a duel here. We want the duel over that. Mox Jasper, but for allies. There's a rare land in this format that that does that. Just taps her in every color. Really pleasant in these ally decks. Have gotten to do that in limited. You think the Death Toucher is probably better than the Captain? Yeah, maybe. One cool thing about the Captain is it does get doubled with Katara, so then you're doing fucking +2/+2, and it's pretty sick. Too bad this card's not an ally, I might grab Water Skin here, in case I prefer it over Cycle. I'm gonna grab Lost Days over the Lesson. Lost Days is pretty solid. Its trigger is not activated. Oh, it has to be triggered. Fair enough. Yeah, I thought it was all abilities, because every ability I've doubled with it so far has been triggered, of course. So having a nice 2-drop could be real pleasant, because currently that's the hole in our curve. But it feels like Jet getting doubled from Katara is like the fucking business. I haven't gotten to play with this guy. I should play with the guy I don't have experience with. That's what I should do. Yeah, Jet's an ally. I just throw the boulder in here, even though it's not an ally. Could grab a quench or a pillar launch. Kind of want to play with the Ape Goat. I haven't gotten to do so yet. I think the deck needs the Blasting Jelly, though. I like the duel. I'm going to grab this 4-drop, though. Oh, there's a Lightning Strike. Hold on, hold on. I wonder if I'm overvaluing the red removal. Sure is nice to not get run the fuck over, though. Yeah, give me this thing. Power is equal to the number of creatures you control. And if I'm spreading it around with Haru, that could be a lot of creatures. I'll grab Path to Redemption. Currently, I don't have anything that cares about lessons, which is where the reversal would be a little bit better. Path lets you attack in. On my first day of Limited, everybody was talking to me about how bad Path was because of, like, blinking effects and stuff. And they were all wrong. Path's great. Yeah, we're definitely fighting somebody for the ally stuff. Probably because of the green-white ally I shipped. I took Katara over. That's how it feels to me anyway. Battlefan is technically an ally and not very good. Have yet to have it make the cut, really. Cut the old mustard. I wonder if audience or the captives are better. Random little dually. I actually like Ember Isle production a lot, but we need some duels. Ideally, I'd have like 4 or 5 in here if I'm going to be dedicated to 4-color. Hey, the Jet came back. Nice. Now that's exciting. Is jet wheeling kind of crazy? I don't know. Like, how, I mean, it's a 187, right? But it's like tricky to cast. I think the casting cost might have scared some folks off. I don't think it's gonna be that hard for us though, because we're trying to support red and white here. Yeah, I'm hoping we get to double that one with Katara. The dream. Let's pop two things. So there's an Eladamri's Call. That's what lifelong friendship is. I think the last Agni Kai might be dog shit. I think it might just be really bad. Target creature you control fights target creature opponent controls, so then you get extra mana or something. Cave of Two Lovers is solid. I think I want the duel or maybe warriors. Yep. We got a fucking lure. All creatures able to block target creature this turn do so. We got some removal options here. I think I want to grab one of those. Whether it's Rebuke or Path or Lightning Strike. I'm not sure what I want. Why doesn't it show the normal name? I don't fucking know. Double Heartless Act pack? Jesus Christ. Let's grab another removal. Meditation Pools is a pretty nice duel for what I'm doing. When it enters, anthems, double anthems or creatures. Whenever one or more allies you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. I feel like this is where I should be testing this card, right? I've got this like junky ally deck. Needs a little bit of a boost. I'd like the duel, but I'm gonna grab it. Could grab another Rebuke. Red duels don't actually help the mana base that much because we already have 3. And we're probably going to want to play like a mountain or 2 anyway for the cycle of renewal. I'm going to grab this thing. I don't think I want to quench here. Yeah, it looked like black was really open, Potentially the wrong lane. Seeing the same, like, This feels like a print run, right? Some of these just really atrocious packs. Oops. Oh, there's a eulogy at the end of that last album. Jump scare. Don't even really have enough playables. Yeah, the issue is like the cycle renewal and the Bender's water skin. In terms of flooding, they are kind of just like two more lands. So you're gonna play your 17. It's like you have 19 mana sources, right? Like almost half of your deck. Real easy to flood out. Such a late rebuke, but I'm gonna grab this. It's a way to overcome flood, One cool thing about barrels of blasting jelly is that they fix your mana like pretty painlessly, pretty free, and then you can sack them as removal spells in the late game when you don't need them as fixing anymore. And cycle renewal and water skin don't do that. Price of Freedom might actually be good. Destroy an artifact or land an opponent controls. Its controller may search the library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle, draw a card. So they invest a card into juicing their land into a 4/4 or something. This is a way that you can answer it without like being down on cards. It does ramp them, I guess, because they get their the land with the 4/4 they get it back, and then they get to tutor out another land. It's like a Path to Exile. All right, I can have one more land here now. Maybe a lot of planes back in. This is like 7 red, not counting cycle of renewal. 7 blue. 7 white. 9 green. Yeah, it's at another white. Blasting metal and drafting poorly is just like me. Yeah, right? Oh, there's another album that I found kind of recently that I wanted to play. Let me dig it up. Cult of the Serpent Sun. I don't have much hope for this deck. It kind of feels like another train wreck. Like, ideally, if you're stretching your mana base for 4 colors, then you have more bombs and such that we're actually running here. Haven't fully gotten used to the lyrics. Haven't fully gotten used to the vocals on this album, but the riffs are something else. Probably should have just done this on my turn. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Natty Light. Death to false metals and ads. What would false metal even sound like? Room temp liquid metal. Fake metal. Guilty wins. Bones like, I don't want to catch them hands. I don't want a piece of that. Got some shocks here. Got a looter. What more do you want? Oh, I don't think I put this in the overlay. Nah, I super didn't. I'm going to use Path, because path like kills larger things. But I didn't like the idea of killing it and giving them the clue, right? Yeah, it'd be nice to have my path back now. What is this? We're listening to Cult of the Serpent Sun by Nite, Nite. I think they describe themselves as blackened heavy metal. Very riff heavy, which I like. Oh, did they play their land before attacking? No, they did not. I'm just super behind. And this thing can just rebuy it. See if I can get my loot on. I could literally pay the water bending right now, right? Just like straight up draw a card and have a 3/4. Yeah. Kind of regretting that path. Now that we're here, of course. So I was supposed to run this guy out? I think I was. Oh yeah, he would have been really good. Okay. Yeah, I was supposed to kick the firebending lesson after I like don't double play there. I think I was supposed to double play though. It was a big ass fucking fish. Fucking just keep growing the flyer. And now the idea is we don't sack this food, but we lost days their giant fish, and then give them the food, and that gives us another ally, and then the allies become, that ally becomes a 3/3, and we just like keep on growing. Is this a gum up the board draft format? Yeah. I guess. It's a lot of flyers. Let's see. I think I'm supposed to start giving them extra islands. My curve's not that high. They've got a shitload of lands. Hey, good evening, Nicole. Oh, everyone's done that at some point. Getting on the wrong bus. I remember the first time Darby ever came to visit. He had a getting on the wrong train mishap, and I did not have a car. So he like called me. I'm like, I'm at the wrong station, but I'm only like 20 minutes from you. I'm like, that is not really something I can fix. I almost want to Lost Days that 5/6, huh? Their little draw engine there. Also, this boiling thing is gonna try and play my shit. maybe not. Right, Darby? Yeah, I don't think Uber was really a thing at that point. Oh man, opponent's playing good cards. I've been impressed with this Eagle. I think my opponent might have missed the Boiling Rock. Can play my cards. I don't understand this. Just trade with my 3/3, right? It says own an exile. Oh, you own exile. Fair enough. Well, touche, salesman. Oh, the boulder has to be attacking. No real reason to run it out. Pre-combat here. Oh shit, what up? Hey, tomorrow now. Thanks for the sub. Or thanks for the watch streak. Thank you to Mortifin for the sub. The 90 months, the big 9-0. You know, a little 4-4 this time. It's kind of cool. I think I'm going to bin the jelly. Just get that 1/1 counter. If I put it here, they have to double block, and then we've got 8 power to kill them both. It's kind of sick. Oh, 8 doesn't kill them both. What was I thinking? Yeah, why did my math turn like 8? Perfect. We can kill 9 toughness worth of creatures. What's my brain doing here? No boulder action. Our brains are imperfect. I said this at the start of the stream, but my brain kind of feels like it's like walking through a sea of molasses to get like any kind of thoughts through. It's pretty brutal. My body is not happy with me. Oh, the 1/1 counter meant that it couldn't block the ally token for free. Some little 1/1 got to live there. What'd they just exile? I guess I could check my exile. Oh, they got rid of Eero. Sure, sure. Mr. T. Left behind his sandal. They do have that food token, so I don't want to get too carried away, of course. Oh, mama. This is word 1, right? Yeah. I win the match. Hot diggity. Look at us winning a match. And they said it couldn't be done. Cool. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'm going to go have a victory pee. I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, let's fucking go. I got the deck in the overlay, right? I do not. Let me fix that real quick. All right, here we go. Nice to have the right deck there, huh? Nice to have the right deck. Oh, it inverted the main deck in the sideboard, because it always fucking does that. Well, I got a second. I can fix that. Yeah, the glider really carried that last game for me, huh? Prevented me from flooding, spread some 1-1 counters around, got some damage in. And that was the second time I've played this T-Master. The first time, he really didn't have time to do anything. I just, like, played him, and he made a single token and died. That game was pretty good. It was really cool being able to give my opponents the path to redemption. I kind of wish I had multiple paths in now. Now that I got to do that, that felt sweet. Do I have an archetype I'm liking best? I enjoy drafting Mono Black the best, but I haven't had a trophy with it yet. Kind of want to keep it, but I'm all... Opponent knows a good Saturday night. Cigarettes after Shrek. The green face paint stays on. I almost wonder if I'm supposed to T-Master here, and then, like, Warriors give him 1-1 the turn after. Have a 2-3-3s and a 2-2 against... Well, they're pumping the shitters. Probably not that great. Zew's kind of just a phantasmal monster in my deck. I guess it's got vigilance. What? Oh, it got a 1-1 counter because they blinked their monkey, I see. I was very, very perplexed there for a second. Gross. And then it's my land drop. Kind of really needed a land drop there, so I could just crack barrels on either the Sun Warriors or the more likely the rare. Game's been kind of a goddamn disaster. I can use this to upgrade ally tokens, right? Like give them this one, make a 4/4. Cool. That was that album. Just airbendered my 3/3 token. Well, that all went fucking terribly. You like Orbit Culture? I like Orbit Culture fine. They're a little, what's the word? They're a little polished for me. Their production is a little, you know what I mean? They're, very neat sounding. I think if they had like a little bit of roughness, I would enjoy them more. Well, the only color we're missing is green, so we might as well bin the Cycle of Renewal. And then probably the Bash. I did not think that they were more raw live. I thought they sounded exactly like they do on their albums. They have a good live show. They're one of my wife's absolute favorite bands. Got all 4 of our colors here. The Natural Voltron. Gross. Opponent's deck's nice and clean, huh? I think we're like sacking this food here and then untapping and sacking our path just to get the hero off the board. We can take 3 here. Enough of that, hey? Go ahead and block the equipped one. Take 9, go to 7. And then Lost Days is going to get the 4-4. We're going to drop to 1 life here, which is not very many lives. I don't know if any of y'all been counting, but it's fewer lives than I would have liked. Yep. GG. I guess I'll play the last match out. Oh, good point, Hocteria. If I sacked the food token earlier, then the opponent would have made a 3-3 instead of a 4-4. Yeah, it's something that when I was controlling the Eero, I was like keenly aware of, and it's kind of a hard thing to keep in mind when you're the opponent. I think this U card might be not very good. Has anyone else gotten that impression? 4 mana for a 3-3. Opponent not playing anything on 3 is pretty good for me. Hey, some more 4-drops. Perfect. Is this like very killable with stuff like Lightning Strike and what? Does you get around timing restrictions? I'm pretty sure, yeah. You could play like a sorcery on the opponent's turn. I think I could have cheated out a spell there, right? Like if I played the untapped land, I'd be able to play it untapped. I would have had 5 exactly. That's maybe better. Get the U down for free. What? Earthbend. Up to one target creature you control fights a creature an opponent controls. Oh, fun. I think I'm gonna pump that thing out of lightning strike range. I'm gonna be multi-queuing, drafting Vintage Cube. Hope y'all don't mind. Sorry if that gets confusing. I'm not gonna be drafting Vintage Cube well or anything interesting. We're just gonna be forcing Boros over there. Yeah, get this out of lightning strike range. It's a little bit more annoying if they boomy bash it, but second Earth Rumble fight. All right. Well, I'm still glad I did the way I did it. She has Summoning Sickness. Oh, you can't even do her the first turn because it's a tap ability. Wow, what a piece of shit. I should have 2 red up here. I guess. I mean, I can play out the Water Tribe Captain. I think I like that better. Huh. Adeline's kind of miserable here. Chainsaw is also kind of mopey. I win. Little fetch action, maybe. Mana looks real good here. The removal spells aren't great against my opponent's top end, so we're gonna need to draw something, of course, but probably should have played an island. Repped Quench there. Kind of want to be Fire Blasting. Kind of in a Fire Blasting mood. Maybe I should be forcing Mono Red. You ever be in a Fire Blasting mood, Chant? Might be better to use the Lightning Strike here, just because like the kick can kill a 4/4 later. Got a feeling they got some 4/4s. Yeah, there's an X4 immediately. A little ramp to nowhere. I got some lands, got a Pyrokinesis. How serious am I about being mono red, huh? Because if the mono red, Pyrokinesis is the best grab. But if I'm Boros, actually, then I should probably grab Vista. Turns out it wasn't that serious. Huh. Then you get to scry again. Yeah, get in there. Black-red's pretty open. I'll hedge a little. If we were black-red, then the Bloodstained Mire is on color. Yeah, they're not lightning striking the Mana Dork unless they've got a plan for the 3/3 here, I don't think. You literally get the land, right? Yeah. The boulder has come. Got that Arena of Glory wheel. Should I be considering green now? Consider everything. There's like trade, sure. Hey, the robber came back. Nice. So we're going to play this. We're going to attack. If they want to trade, that would mean that I'm not dead on board. And if they don't trade, then we're hoping to rip a removal here to keep us in the game. But just passing here, I think, gives us like no chance to win. Just gonna cast this now. We're gonna have 6. Anything good? Not really. If I'm gonna be real, this was not the old ideal. Kind of have to pick a direction. Damn it, I was gonna force aggro. I was gonna force aggro so I wouldn't have to think too much. Good job, meme. Could grab Lilia here, not commit to adding another color. I'm gonna grab the Monstrosity. I really like that one with Death Greeter's Champion. Yeah, very dead, To game 3 we go. Malevolent Rumble would be really sick. I kind of want this Might Form Harmonizer. All these fetches. I think it's going to be good. Especially with that Monstrosity hum. Yeah, I know the Zerian Orb would have given me a little something too. Blasting Jelly just makes every hand a little comfy. I bet you could build a 4-color deck with just like 3 barrels of Blasting Jelly and like no other fixers, no duels, just all untapped lands. Grab Oddity here. Do I have a taskbar on the right? I do, yeah. Kind of nice, easy to keep track of the draft while I'm playing here. Let's play this thing. Is this a Tifa draft? Kind of feels like one. I assume they want a double block. I assumed wrong. Cool. This is the first time that Earth Rumbles looked really good, that fight. I thought I was going to take the Lighted Halfling on the way back, but I think the Baloth Prime might make more sense, especially if we wheel some stuff. We'll see. Just gonna do this, I guess. Metamorph can be really good in these decks sometimes, but I want a nice curve even if I don't draw a fast bond, and Birds really helps with that. Bloodbraid came back, nice. Someone snagged the Cradle, but that's okay. Did I use Start All Black to move the tax bar? I did not. You're probably not going to guess how I did it. I think I dig... Oh, I dig a couple things here. The City Traders and the Ice Till Explorers. We're going to grab Ice Till. You got it, Amp. Little Inti action in there. I'm gonna grab Exploration, I think. Well, we only have one Crucible effect. I don't think I want that Kren. Whatever card I don't like, you can just say that you like it. You don't have to say no love for blank, question mark. I won't think less of you for like liking a different card than me or whatever. It's not. Ooh, that Stomping Ground would be so good for our mana, but we're gonna grab Strip Mine here. Think about the landscape. Think about Galvanic Discharge. We got 3 fetches. Kind of need a few more playables here. Hey, a Wrenn, nice. I think that's too many dorks, even though this is a nice one that fixes for red for me. Think about 6 versus Cyborg Terra Sunday. How are we doing on playables? Pretty reasonably. Could move the Fireball to the sideboard. Hey, Pockets, thanks for the 10 sub watch. Glad you're still enjoying the streams. We had that Alarinar sub. The 21-monther there. So we have 10 minutes to submit over here, which I think is plenty of time. Kind of need to restart Magic Online. This is like 9-ish red. It's pretty good. Like 10 green. Hell yeah. You can have an island, huh? Seems fine. Okay, but they're hellbent. We have 8 on board. I guess. Yay. Well, I got some boosties, got some dollar dues. I am going to restart the program. Restart Magic Online. It's getting a little sluggish, getting a little slugs. Wow, there's like an actual download. This is the slowest my computer has ever downloaded 500 megabytes of anything. Oh, you like my Be Right Back screen? Yeah, it's sweet, huh? I commissioned that right when the 365 started, and then it got finished up this last month. Animation takes a while. The Goblin's got a lot of arms. They're it's the same arms. They're just getting bounced around. All right, this update's ridiculous. I'm at 200 megabytes. Caleb streams make returning to cardio at the gym so much more bearable. Fuck yeah. How come I have so many stacks of power? Because I'm a powerful wizard. I'm a powerful mage over here. You think the door handle on the inside's in the wrong place? I think you're wrong. It's a wizardly illusion to trick would-be intruders. Magic double hinge door opens from the right side on both sides. I have a 3-screen setup. I do, yeah. Yep, everything about this BRB screen is exactly how I have it in person. I have 3 time walks, right? Yeah, all of different sizes. Oh, come on. I just got loaded up. I guess. I'll leave it on top. I can see bottoming there too. One of those dealer's choice top-bottom situations. I can see different types of players switching that up. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Painless Quill, thanks for gifting 5 subs. Fuck yeah. Congratulations to Ankar Moore, B-Word, Emma Parlow, Chespot Phil, and Skymony. Congrats, folks. Thanks, Painless Quill. Am I going to get punished for not chain lightning a turn sooner? I guess we'll find out, huh? Oh shit, what up? Hey, Metamedes, thanks for the sub, the 55 months. Yeah, it was a sick fucking album too. Jesus Christ. This Pyroglif's better than my whole deck. Yeah, alright. You made it home. Thanks for streaming every day. Kept you sane in the hospital, waiting to be discharged with your firstborn. Hey, congrats, Painless Quill. Glad the stream helped a little bit. Yeah, huge congrats. What's it waiting for me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, opponent. Yeah, we just got to do a better job of getting under that. And Black Lotus was nasty, huh? Nasty Black Lotus. The half of our deck that plays better against that is the part where we strip lock them on turn 1 or whatever. We'll see if we manage that. We're keeping, really wishing there was a Surveil land to tutor up, huh? Set up my next land drop. So we can like turn 2 Bear and then turn 3 Champion. How'd the 4 color deck from the new set go? I don't know. I drafted a couple of those tonight. The most recent one, we went 2-1. I kind of want to get another draft of that going. I don't think I'm going to finish it. I think my brain is sogging out here. But I like the idea of doing one more of these, getting in the reps. Ooh. I like both of these cards quite a deal. I should probably grab the airship just because it's a mythic, so I'll get to play with it less often than Azula. Chung with the sob with 87 months. Chung says you can dive in one, you can eat one, and you can watch a Twitch stream ad free. Is there anything a sub can't do? Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, I don't know. Airship $7? Hell yeah. That's a good tiebreaker. Oh shit. Hey, came in. Thanks for the sob. The 75 months. Oh, I had the next fucking track lined up. We literally just listened to this album, so. Play this song. Oh, my other draft. Oh shit! Someone passed me in Obsessive Pursuit. That's so sick. I would have just like goofed the best card to follow up an airship. Hell yeah. Oh, into Judy. This is so good. This is so good. Boo, boo, flame slash, boo. Should I just double spell? Yeah, let's just do that. Get my fucking Spain Alliance down. Oh shit, what happened? Hey, Azels, thanks for the sub, thanks for 31 months. Pursuit impressed you a lot? Yeah, this card's really impressed me a lot, too. Kind of want to muck with it in Standard. You expected it to be bad for Phyrexian Arena? That's what I was expecting, too. And then there's just, like, all these games where loading up a creature and getting a bunch of life is sweet. Possible I was supposed to grab the black-green card there. Nothing good over here, opponent. Little swamp trap. What are the odds that we end up black-white, because the Jailer's pretty strong. Like, it's better than trap. There's something to just, like, staying mono black for now, though. Mono black Gators. I do like doing that, but we don't currently have Gators. So I don't want to overcommit. Grabbing stuff, grabbing cards. Land would be kind of nice over here, huh? Do we let Ragavan keep connecting? I think we're just going to pass here. As bad as that feels. Day of Black Sun. Get a sick ass sweeper up in this. The green-black card can be very difficult to deal with sometimes. Where were you in the last drafting? Merchant can be good for like repeated sack fodder and stuff. I'm gonna grab the war balloon here. I think we're black-red. I like that war balloon. Could see Fire Sage as being interesting. I kind of want Cadet. I changed my mind. Fire Sages it up. Yeah, I should have just leveled up the Hex Drinker on my last turn, which I kind of knew. I was trying to think of the sorcery speed cards that would finish off my thing. Oh my god, they still got it too. They still got my Death Creators champion. Disastrously misplayed game. And now I regret not being black-white as I see Toils of War going around. That's okay. I'll grab another Inspector here. Can't really have too many Inspectors. Oh, they got a blocker, I'll simply get a removal spell with the robber and get the DRC out of the way. How could this possibly fail? Oh. I'm fine scooping here. I haven't gotten to play with this thing, but it seems really good, right? 5 mana for a 5/4. If you raid it, it's a 6/5, and every time it attacks, you get a 2/2. I think I'm into it. Excellent follow-up to a Day of Black Sun, too. Deadly Precision, pretty goated here. Oh, nice. You think 20 Inspectors would be too many Inspectors? Psh. I mean, they have Menace. You might just win. Just go on like turn 1 Inspector, turn 2 Inspector, Inspector. And the next turn you play 2 more. Play like a single removal spell, GG. Hell yeah, Kaba. Are the graveyard creature rebuy cards okay? You're talking about the 2/2 that comes back for 3 mana. That card's fine, but it's so clunky. You typically want like one, or like the bat. Like I want one of the bat, but it's not like a premium pick or anything like that. Yeah, Foggy Swamp and Earth King. Earth King's like a stone cold bomberino. It's not better than like all my red cards currently, but if we'd seen this in pack 2, we'd probably be black green right now. Probably should have been black green this whole time, but we got this Heartless Act. Nice card, nice clever little removal spell. Well, I guess we're on Callous Inspector number 3 here. I think I like Deadly Precision over the Trap because it triggers my my sack stuff like the airship and the Obsessive Pursuit. We have plenty of fine things to sacrifice. Second Obsessive Pursuit? Okay. I've never had 2 in play before. So the Fire Nation Palace, I guess we're going to play. I don't have a lot to do with it. Oh, I can crack clues with it. Sure. The Pirate Peddlers is very tempting because it fits this deck so well. I think we can afford the Cat Gator, even though we're not mono black. We can still do like 10 swamps and still gonna be a good card. Triple Deadly Precision. I probably should have grabbed the 3-drop. Immediate regret. 3-drop's really good here with all the clue cracking and everything. Would you rather have a 3-mana 10/10 or a 7-mana 3/2? Oh, let me phone a I'm gonna cut Crawler. Could play 16 lands with all these clues. Some real nice cards in here. A nice removal too. I kind of like 11 swamps actually. Not bad. I think this might be the best deck I've drafted in this format. I almost like the water skin in here. Could cut one more mountain. Helps ramp us up to the Day of Black Sun. More mana for Kraken Clues. Yeah, there's also on like day one I'm rando. The sweeper's a little awkward with Callous Inspector, but you can always like jump with the Callous Inspector first and then sweep. Got the overlay updated. Yo, I'm here to inspect your calluses. Let me see them feet. Maybe bad. Just pop in the first Mana Dark we see. Mana Dark's playing to sweepers pretty poorly. Does give me a clue to pop. I wonder if I can get the Phoenix up to 8 this time. 8 this game. Missing land drops is pretty feel bad. Roided up Pack Rat with flying. Not quite how I'd describe it. The issue here is I can't use Day of the Black Sun on my own Callus Inspector. I won't get a clue. I'm only at like 13 too, so I don't even like getting aggressive here. But attacking would kind of pressure them to do something. So if I 6 them to 13... Cool. Still had all these Day of the Black Suns. Right. Should probably get my damage in first, Hey. They're land cycling over there. I hope we get to play against someone where we play both pursuits. I think cracking this clue is fine. I think not cracking is also fine. Cracking would have prevented this specifically, I suppose. Letting them fight my 1/1. If I'd cracked on my turn and grown. That was an instant. Oh, let's do this. The boulder cometh. I'm gonna play it. Officially not a coward stream. No quench. I mean, if they can't answer my Gator, they're gonna... Oh, well, I suppose that'll answer it. Waterbend shuffles into their opponent's library. They have the 5-man open. Okay, well, might as well get my attack in. Go from that right into Camelot. Equally hard bands. So obsessive. Much pursuit. Nice. Yeah, we kind of got the achievement, huh? That first match there. One thing I like about this deck is we're like very unlikely to not do the thing. Even if we don't have obsessive pursuit in our opener, there's so much cantripping here with all of the other clue makers. We're probably gonna find it, and then we're just not gonna run out of gas. We got a shitload of removal. Seven pieces of spot removal, one 187 creature with the Cat Gator, and a sweeper. Those are control numbers right there for sure. And then the Azula on the Hunt is another draw engine, similar to the Obsessive Pursuit. So it's like we have 3 draw engines, 1 filter engine with the Judy, and then like 4 things that only cantrip. Do I think I found the Avatar with that many clues? Probably. Doing so much inspecting over here. Run the play, huh? I agree about Judy. A sick card indeed. Hmm. I'm thinking about using Day of Black Sun just to clear the 1/1s. Should probably wait. Assume they have something, Oh, they're giving my ship menace? Sure. Well, I'm glad I got my block in. Could have been much worse, Ooh. Yeah, I don't like risking my only boat. Because then you're losing a whole engine. Hmm. Oh, it's Wilder Run. Nice. A little symphonic-esque kind of prog. They put on a good show. The airship takes it down. It's gotta be a hard thing to chew through, huh? You played a few shows back in the day with these dudes. Very fun, Natty Light. Including at a rinky-dink redneck dive bar. Those can be fun sometimes. The diviest of dives. the nicest dudes. I feel like I hear that about prog bands a lot. Well, I probably hear about that about musicians a lot. If you're like a complete asshole, it's difficult to get people to put up with your bullshit for however many years. Some do. Some do, obviously. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Tater Chimp. You've kept it up for 4. Well done. The 52 months. So the scary thing about this opener is we don't have any creatures. We're gonna keep, obviously. Oh, I wonder if Obsessive Pursuit fits in the Jund Weapons deck. Just by nature of that deck wanting to sack a whole bunch of things. Oh, hey, we got a creature. Already working on it? Nice. No, it's not about triggering weapons, Nicole. It's about having a critical mass of things to sacrifice to your Venom, your 6/6 thing. I was planning on trapping, but now I kind of want to get Judy down. I'm still gonna trap here. You think I would dig Conjurer? You're probably right. That kind of dicks up my plans. Majorly. All right, so basically what needs to happen here is I need to draw into a second copy of Deadly Precision, and there are 2 more in the deck, but that's how I can survive here. I need to sack 3 things to trigger Obsessive Pursuit. 3 or greater. Yeah. So we're going to crack this, and if we have a Deadly Precision, we get to win. If we don't find one, we are dead. Looks like we're dead. Damn. Oh well. Probably misplayed that one somewhere. Yeah, I was really hoping to save that Deadly Precision for a triple sack turn. But then they killed my Callous Inspector, and then all of a sudden I wasn't able to get in with the airship that turn. It's pretty bad for me. Hey, Forgetosaurus, thanks for the sub, the 5 months there. Someone should really unleash those archers. Damn, Black Sun would have been so sick last game. Opponent sitting there with their 3 1-mana pump critters. Okie dokie. Ugly. Is this the combo? Might get to do the thing here. The opponent. So if they have the +2/+0 thing, I think we're just dead. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. So I think I'm just supposed to crack barrels on the Sun Warriors and hope to survive another turn here. Yeah, serving with the 3/3 is such a bad sign. Because if it just dies, then that ruins their engine. So they either have an answer to the tank or I'm just dead here. Okay. If I hit a land off the top, I could sweep this board. That'd be pretty reasonable. But I do need that land off the top. Pretty important land off the top. Come on. Come on. Day of the Black Sun win. Let's go. Hey, there we go. We can play the Inspector. We can replay this thing. And then we're going to trap the one that can pump itself, of course. If they want to trade their 4-2 for my 4-4, that's probably fine. Yeah, I don't know if this attack's any good. Like, maybe just playing this thing as a 5-4 and letting them trade with it is better. This is like a little on the risky side. Oh, I'm just dead. Shit. Damn. All right, friends. I am tired. I'm going to bed. Night, folks. Sorry about the early cutoff. Tomorrow should be an interesting stream. I think I'm going to be jamming a lot of sweet stuff in there.